A few weeks ago, Nikita Dragun had fans worried after it was made public that she had been arrested in Miami. She was arrested on a felony charge of battery on a police officer, and TMZ released her mugshot along with a statement from cops that say, security also told them Nikita ignored demands to stop causing the disturbance and at one point intentionally threw water on hotel staffers. Once officers arrived on scene, they say they went with security up to Nikita's room where they heard loud music being played. Police say Nikita opened the door after several knocks, but when security explained to Nikita she needed to cut it out or she'd be asked to leave the hotel, Nikita slammed the door in their faces. A few moments later, cops say Nikita opened the door again and asked security, "Do you want more?" Officers say Nikita then swung an open water bottle, causing water to hit and spill on both the security guard and the officer, resulting in her arrest. Nikita was taken to Miami-Dade County's Turner Guilford Knight Correctional Center, and during her court hearing, she asked the judge if she had to be put into the men's unit and if she could be removed.
And Your Honor, may I ask one question? Do I have to stay here in the men's unit still?
Yeah, I don't make the rules up there, but
Okay.
proper accommodation for you. You can get a separate area. You can contact the bondsman to try and get you out. Corey, do you want to note your...
The internet went into a panic hearing this and was so worried about Nikita's safety at the correctional center, and some fans literally took it upon themselves to quickly try and get her out after hearing her say this. TikToker Wyatt made a TikTok saying he made bail for Nikita because he felt so bad after watching her live court hearing and wanted to get her out of the men's unit as soon as possible. He also said that it didn't seem like anyone on her team or friends were making an effort to get her out, so he really wanted to step up and help her out.
I mean, I just figured she has nobody here, nobody posted bail for her. So, and I got called and made sure like nobody was trying to or anything. So, do y'all think it's weird? Like,
he was even going to try to pick her up, which a lot of people were like, okay, that's like doing a lot there. But as he was sitting outside the correctional center trying to wait for her to come out, her manager saw that Wyatt was on live on TikTok, asked Wyatt to message him, ended up calling Wyatt and saying that they have it handled and they're going to send a car to get Nikita to get picked up. And they had it all handled. It turned out they didn't, and another fan was actually the one to greet Nikita when she was released.
Nikita, baby! How are you, baby? Are you okay?
Fans were extremely confused, wondering whatever happened to her manager, what happened to that car they were sending her, and they just couldn't believe that the people that Nikita is surrounding herself with are this unreliable and do not have her back at all, to the point where fans are literally the ones picking her up. And this video was from that fan that picked her up. They were all singing in the car. I mean, Nikita was acting like she had known these people for a hot minute, even though this was the first time that she was meeting any of these people who were just getting her out of jail.
And there's no way in the world I'd rather be than here in this room.
That was really
Together.
good. That was really good.
You guys are hitting notes I've never heard before. Wait, who's that? Is there a fourth person?
Stop.
Man. Oh my God. I can't stop.
But on the other hand, in terms of her manager and people that she was friends with while on that trip to Miami, a lot of people have been saying we just don't know what was going on behind the scenes during that trip, what she has said to these people or what she's done to these people, maybe why they would be treating her with no care in the world. I know that the fan that did end up picking Nikita up said that her and her manager were just no longer working together and that she had dropped like her entire team. So I guess it would make sense as to why they didn't want to be there for her at the end of this, but none of that has been made clear by Nikita at all.
I wasn't expecting for her to go with me. I wasn't expecting for her to nothing. Like, it was literally her coming into my arms and telling me, like, can I go with you? I have nobody here. I can't believe you're here. And I was like...
But I will say that it was later revealed that Nikita had actually been held in a private cell in the holding facility throughout her time at Miami-Dade County's Turner Guilford Knight Correctional Center, and they made a statement saying that she was not at any time held in a men's unit. So people were very confused by that, but regardless of where she was, her asking that question during that hearing led people to wanting to help her quickly. And it is the reason why she did end up getting out when she did. And since it was fans and not anyone on her team helping her out, the internet was really hoping Nikita would know that those people that she has been hanging around probably aren't looking out for her best interests and urged her to not associate with them anymore. Which, like I said, it's unclear if she's working with those people still or what the situation is, but people are really hoping that is the case. A week after her arrest, Nikita returned to social media to say, "I want to thank everyone for the outpouring of love and support recently. I've always been open with you guys about my journey, and there is an appropriate time for that, but oftentimes the best way to heal and grow is to do so privately. So I'll be off social media for a while in order to take care of my mental health and overall well-being. I love you all and we'll see you soon." People were sending her the best and were happy to hear that she was going to be taking some time for herself and really wanted her to get into a good place again. But this attitude from fans quickly changed when just a few days later, Nikita returned to social media to post a photo of herself on Instagram in a Trump 2024 hat with the caption, "Happy Thanksgiving." People were obviously very upset to see this. They were not having it whatsoever, and they were disappointed in Nikita. She ended up deleting the post, but enough people had seen it to get upset, and she later ended up tweeting saying, "Bro, it was a joke. You are a joke," and a bunch of laughing faces. She later posted an audio recording on Instagram and said, "Before I leave, and you likey or no likey?" And the comments were turned off on this post. People weren't sure if this was exactly Nikita singing in this or what was going on here because it sounded pretty distorted, but prior to her arrest, Nikita had been public about working on music. She had been posting that she was in the studio and had been talking about releasing something very soon. But in this post, people couldn't have cared less about the sample she gave of the song. People only wanted to express concern for her and bring up that post that she had just posted recently. They were feeling some type of way still from her post with the Trump hat and were urging her to continue taking a social media break, feeling like she did not take enough time for herself. People said, "So much for taking a break off social media. I hope you're okay, but as someone who has been a fan of yours, your behavior is concerning. Your Miami trip, then your inability to step away and just focus on you. You're so talented, Mama Dragon. Please take care of yourself. I'm taking a break from social media." Post an audio snippet 4 days later. I don't know about that one. "I thought you were taking a break from social media, sis. Nikita babe, I hope you stop this cloud chasing and find peace. Humble yourself and become a good woman. Literally, you are walking drama. You are too grown to be acting like this, babe. Do better. Be better." Nikita posted stories on Instagram and TikToks, just going back to how she was posting before her arrest. And although fans aren't a fan of this, she doesn't seem to care. It did seem like she did spend the holidays with family though, as she posted a few pictures on Instagram and videos on Twitter with family, and she has comments turned off on these posts. But I feel like people would probably be happier to see these posts than some of the other posts, since it seems like she's around people who love her instead of people who could seem to care less about being there for her. So hopefully she is starting to surround herself with better people and she won't be in any scary situations going forward, because these fans are feeling for her, honestly. As much as they're upset, I do think that a lot of them are mostly just concerned. Nearly everything that Nikita has posted though has been deleted. She's completely wiped them except for that one statement where she said she was taking a social media break. So hopefully she is taking that break. The comments are now turned off on that post, so there's nothing that people are saying on there, but they have commented on old posts of Nikita and people have been tweeting at her hoping that this is a sign that she is finally taking that social media break, and it's going to be much longer than just the few days that she gave herself last time before she started some more drama with the Trump hat on Thanksgiving and that whole thing. So hopefully that is the case and Nikita isn't getting herself into more trouble and she is surrounding herself with those good people in her life. But that's what's going on with Nikita as of right now. I love you guys so much and I will talk to you in the next video.